Ooh.
Oh, what the
definitely like
I'm gonna be
a draw to their museum.
Great! I just put on the stream and now Beeb is already gone again.
Are we excited for some
Yeah, we can just have a camera of Peep on the ground.
He's dead.
Yeah, it's just people on the ground just twitching crazily.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't grab a new version of my editor.
Oh, hi, wifey.
I feel like
How
I
are
need
you?
to fit in here.
Oh, nice Yankee bag by the watermelon box thing.
Beautiful.
Down there, do you have the spam to
Your content.
your model?
Oh, I do, and I've added so much to show.
Can you switch to it?
Hey, Bento, I'm really tempted to turn off Steam notifications in VR now because the interface for them has gotten fucking huge and there's no way to make it smaller.
Oh yeah, it's like so big.
Yeah,
You're blocking up.
it's horrible.
It's hyperlinked.
The old interface was better, this one is just taking up too much
I've
space.
been going by lyric, de-lyric, but I
Okay,
like
now it's
hyperlinked
fixed.
them.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn those notifications off
There's no
now.
way to change the side.
Nope!
On a username.
So...
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm accidentally clicking the take picture buttons while clicking in my Steam overlay.
Oh,
I got banned for like a couple
Let's see here. Where's
you
the
know I have
option
one.
again?
because that
Yeah, let me show
You gotta
you.
be right.
is the Steam overlay has been like more and more like
We
laggy
have a...
for you guys in the past like year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you can what you can do is in the overlay quality in the settings of VR, you can set that to low, and then it works a lot better.
Add butterfly wings to my
It's like the
1.1
resolution that it uses, and
Yeah.
normally it tries to do like a very high resolution, which is kind of crap if you're already low on VRAM.
Where did you
So
even
if you set
set
it to
this
low, it should be
resolution?
finer. In the
Oh,
the
there.
dialogue that shows like where your trackers are and then your other stuff like the little.
It's under
thingy
video.
on Windows.
It's an advanced setting
Yeah,
called
yeah.
overlay render quality.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, that's
Let's
the
just
one.
put it to
Also, you're
low.
below holy.
Yeah.
There's barely any difference.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because this one moves on.
Advanced settings.
You go to the Steam, you go to the VR settings and the overlay on the left.
You just find
Then you go to video.
Red has made
Then you enable the advanced settings.
Video.
is probably the simplest and easiest
Unless,
one to work with.
do you have to do that in
Okay,
developer?
video.
You probably have to
Advanced
enable
So
them.
you get so I get
somewhere
the idea
else.
how it works and
Yeah.
how to set it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see advanced settings
If there's the,
showing.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
And overlay render quality. I think is that
Yeah.
too low?
Yeah, that's what I just
There we
did.
go.
point in space.
Oh, thank God.
I don't see a difference.
Because every time I load into the Steam VR,
It tries to
it just like
starts freezing
lags
up, right?
in like a
go,
heavy
but it goes
VRChat
kind
world.
of slowly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's emotion.
So you
And
wrote
I
a
just
custom
did a bunch of
shader for this
animations with random
sweater? Is that what you're
Oh
saying?
wait, Pete
Yeah,
moved. I
I
have to
made
move the
custom shaders for
camera.
this. It's actually, if I'm in my cinema, it will actually put like a sweater fight version of the video.
I'm a
on the
professional
shirt.
camera person.
That makes sense because
We're
in
getting all the
in
face
booth,
shots of
there's
Pete.
a knitted screen,
Yeah, it's
basically.
yeah, exactly.
That's your same custom shader in the sim
Yeah, it's
itself,
the same
isn't it?
shader. Yeah, I was using it to
That's
test
super
it, and
cool.
people wanted to see it big, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll put it in there just for shits and giggles. I actually increased the vertical resolution on that latest update as well. Just did the same fix on this one because I didn't do that because it's a different project.
Oh yeah, I just want to show off my furry.
Oh, Pete's changing
Yeah.
avatar.
Like I said,
Wow.
I cheated. I just got a high quality.
Papar, check this one.
I just
Yeah.
find like really high resolution PNG files and just swap them with Poyomi when I reshade the Vroid
Get it into
Nice.
because you know it's really.
See this?
I also have figured out how to use the layer.
Sorry, caught my throat. Bless you.
We love
think-
you.
Hi. Welcome to the Avatar Roundup. As per usual, let me start the spiel. This is an event that happens on the first Saturday of every month at this time specifically, in which people or avatar creators or strange little aliens, whichever you go by, can appear and present what they have made, be it a 3D model that's a work in progress, a 3D model they've completely finished as of now, a prefab, like accessories for a model, because I know there's a market for that. Whatever it is that's avatar related that you wish to show off, you can come here and do it. Basic rules are, you know, every presentation is 15 minutes long. Make sure the avatars themselves can be a wee bit unoptimized if you're testing things. But generally try to send optimized models in the crowd, and don't change to a model here that will crash everyone if it's that poorly optimized. Don't do that, please.
No crasher avatars, alright.
Oh, damn it!
I have faith in you all to do that. Anyway, if you wish to see more of this event and its sister event, the community meetup, you may go to communitymeetup.net and join the Discord via there, where you can see the sister event, the community meetup, which is like this, but for Worlds, and weekly on Sundays. I am also able to manipulate reality, as it were, to bring out audio link, wireframe, and or a darker environment via the use of this little panel here. So if any of the things you show off need any of those said things, well, don't be a stranger and give me a shout, and I'll bend everything to what it is that you need. Now, to actually show off the models, I would like a little lineup of people. I would like the people that are gonna show off first place themselves around here, and I would like the people that are going to show off closer to the end to place themselves there, and I'm probably gonna slot myself halfway in the middle just for the sake of like convenience, and also I don't show off much. Unity, I'm still learning, and I'm not doing anything hyper complex. I'm just making silly little guys, as it were. Take that screenshot, copy, paste, click, click. Now, if everyone but... Wait, do I have that in the screenshot? Yeah, if everyone but Noir will return to their area, as you will be the first to present.
I tried twice, Jack, but like it's got so much overlay audio.
Also, we can use the camera to do close-ups if you want.
Yeah.
Thank you anyway.
Gotcha.
I did.
It's all good.
What do you like? There we are. It'll take a bit to kick in, but it will.
I'm kind of shy, so I don't really know how to. I guess I'll just ramble. That's what I usually do. That'll work, right?
Rambling is encouraged, but so long as you don't ramble past 15 minutes.
Will do.
Would you link?
Alright. Well, I don't know much about avatar creation besides that I'm a bit lazy sometimes. So what I figured out how to do is like I do Vroids, and then I use that Boost plugin. I don't even touch Blender, but I do a lot of Poyomi reshading, as it were. And I don't have the avatar that I had that had a whole film on it, but I like doing like GIFs and stuff. And then I also did the thing. Oh, thank you.
That's the camera, so you can see a close-up.
Oh yeah, this is from like a movie called Yojimbo. But I had a whole Millier's film on one of them, but it took 109 megabytes, and people complained it was a 200 megabyte avatar that took forever to load in, and the GIF on my shirt was a whole film, which is pretty cool. You could do that. And then like I like doing like these weird sweater kind of PNG files and stuff, you know what I mean? So there's that. And then I spent a lot of time with the earrings too. I'm pretty proud of the earrings for some reason. But this is some of my stuff that I do. If you don't mind, I'll show you one more, like my main. This is kind of one I've been working on. But my main one is this one, which will look a lot better now that we have audio link on. Where I did this like really cool skirt, like kind of all is audio linked. And then I got like my little, I don't know, what do you would call it, Vaporwave Pink Floyd shirt and stuff. Because I just wanted to go clubbing, and I wanted to have like poorer, better avatars. I just couldn't find any good ones, so I kind of just took it upon myself to figure this shit out for like a month and a half. Kind of just crash coursed it or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Another thing I like doing is that CRT shader. I put that in my hair. Gives it kind of a really cool, like, I don't know if you can see it here. Gives it like a little bit of like a weird shuddery, kind of like a little glitchy kind of thing going on that people are kind of always wondering about. And it defaults to OLED, but you can drop it down to CRT. I'm an old guy. I like CRT stuff. It is what it is. So I don't know. I can kind of. I don't know how many people get this reference. I like this one too. This is kind of funny. I'm a bit of a gremlin sometimes, but people don't know what the movie Hackers is. Like I've had like one person get this reference. It's fine. I do dumb shit. But anyhow, yeah, Vroids with some assets from, like, I didn't do this sweater. The sweater was an asset I found off of Booth, and the cat was an asset you found off Booth. But I just kind of make them my own in my own way. Oh, one more thing. Super hyped about these shoes. I like my shoes a lot. Oh. Yeah,
I'll help you with that.
I'm an idiot. It's fine. There you go.
Down here we go.
Yeah, these are like Claude Monet. These are like Monet's. I just thought, like, what's a really expensive shoe? I never could, like, afford shoes as a kid. I don't know. That's weird, probably childhood trauma stuff. I won't get into it here. Point being, I like Monet. Did a essay on it in school back in the day. And, yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now. And that's about the long and short of my stupid escapades and VRChat figuring out how to do avatars. Good, bad, or indifferent. So,
Nice.
alright. You can shut me up now. Where do I go?
Back to the run to the audience! Run! Gallop!
I'm out.
We don't want them!
Nice, nice.
Stop the clock.
Stalking.
Druids are fun.
Cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Never said this.
Now you lit up with audio link. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'm probably gonna tear it again. Yeah.
And was that? I still have yet to figure out audio link, but I make too many things with the mission maps to not include it. So I feel kind of silly there. But one of these days I'll tackle that.
Starting with
Get my list.
makes it easier because you just got to worry about
Check it
it's all
twice.
individually
Yeah. Good
materialed
stuff.
out. Makes it a lot easier.
Next up on the list would be Miss Stabby.
That'd be
I
me.
take the stage.
Hooray!
Okay, let me just go here. Alright, I got a few things to show off. Let me grab the camera again. Because it's, one thing I did recently is like model a whole new set of headphones with all the detail in there based on some headphones that I used when I was DJing in the real world. But that's not that special at the moment. The thing that I wanted to show off is this one. Is a bee themed avatar that I made after I went to go DJ at Hive Mind. It's like a bee themed club, and I made these wings with all of the movement and stuff. Like they jiggle a bit. And let's see, another thing that I did on this avatar is if you look at the antenna, they're actually little 1/4-inch jacks.
Oh my, that's cool.
Yeah, can always plug into like a stereo or a bunch of speakers whenever there's some party around. And then also made like the little hexagon glasses to work with them. And also did the worst pun on the shirt. Couldn't help myself, sorry. And then if there's audio link, this is more of a shader experiment that I've been doing that happens to be on the speakers. On like my avatar. It is a shader to mimic speaker behavior. So if there's any audio link playing, you can actually see the movement of the speakers based on the music. It sort of mimics motion blur. Let's see if there's
Yeah.
The audio link is silent, right? It's just purely to generate the data. Okay, yeah, just to check. You connect, like, these speakers are configured to a specific frequency range. So unlike what normal audio link is, where you have like one of the 4 bands, you specify a frequency and how accurate it responds, and it will move the shader based on the previous frame that has been rendered. So the movement of the speakers is super accurate. Like, there's no delay or sort of like a trail off that normally happens with audio link. It's like specifically what you hear is what you see, which is what you would get for a speaker anyway. Like, they don't have like a sort of a delay on their movement because they produce the music in the first place. So I'm still sort of tweaking a few things. I want to just adjust some lighting details so it works a little bit better. But yeah, the movement is working quite well. In a similar manner, I did like around the same time. Oh, now I'm a bit smaller. Let me just fix that. Let's see, a little bit bigger. There we go. Whatever. Is a shader that I made to mimic sweaters, and it basically just takes an texture and then turns it into like a knitted sweater effect. And one thing that is currently not visible in this world, because while this world has audio link, it doesn't have like a Pro TV global texture. Whenever one is present, part of the sweater will align to be like whatever's on the video will be put on there, like a sort of a Teletubby style, like just have the screen on the sweater, but it will look like it's stitched as well. And so this shader was like a sweater shader I made over Christmas. And then one of the most recent things I worked on was there's this little game called Cocoon. I don't know if any one of you played it or heard of it. I really liked the game, so I was like, okay, let's see if I can get this thing into the game. So I ended up decompiling the model files and ended up like re-rigging and skinning and weight painting the thing. And then also I ended up adding an animator, so whenever I'm spinning around, the wings will behave similar to what it does in the game whenever it jumps around. And then when it jumps, the wings move. And then if I enable the earmuffs, it will actually change the size of the antenna. So like the antenna becomes shorter whenever I have earmuffs on. Okay. And then it also comes with a controller. So you can basically move all of the wings around to create like different movement patterns, like this, like when it's flying, and like this is when it's touching down for like activating a button, and like this when it's just standing still, or when it's running. Usually the wings go backwards but still stay together. I still want to make it that these white clamps in the back, that they can hold the sphere, but I haven't really gotten to that part. And if anyone is interested, like, the avatar is also clonable, so if you want to use this or try it out, feel free to download it. It's clonable. So yeah, you can play with the wings. It's like a really simple 2-axis puppet controller, and then based on how far you move the stick around, it will also be either slow movement or fast movement in the upper right corner. And then based on the position of the wings, the clamps will be constrained by different amounts. So the white clamps aren't actually animated. They only have animated in how much they get parented to the wings. And they have a little bit of physics to them as well. And one thing that the game doesn't do either is like blinking and the movement of the mouth, which I added as a few blend shapes to account for like a little bit of motion, because else it was a little bit stuck in place. So normally in the game you don't really see that because the character is maybe like 20 pixels high. But in VRChat, a little bit of movement is nice. So yeah, these are a few of the avatars that I've made over the last few weeks. So any questions or things? Also, go on. Seems not. All right then.
I have a question.
Oh yeah.
Is it easy to make those toggles for the wings?
Yeah, like what this is it's a blend.
Take
like
a step
blend
back.
tree animation. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a blend tree animation with 2 axes. So it's like one that I called wing spread, and the other is like wing angle. And for each of those positions, since it's not just purely 2 axes, there's some subtlety in it. So I made about 8 or 9 different animations, so basically just a single frame pose of like how the wings should be in each of those locations, and then I just put all of those animations on the blend tree of where they should sort of be relative to those 2 axes. And there's a few small things where I changed like how the clamps are moved as well based on these positions, but it's basically a similar blend tree with just different amounts of constraint levels. So like 20% constraint, 0% constraint, 100% constraint. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward to set up these things. I've done something similar for a tail, like on an avatar. Like if you want to control tails, like on this one, I have a tail that whenever I control it, like for instance, one is over the shoulder, another one is over the other shoulder, one is wrapped around the belly, the other one is just in the back. And like, yeah, basically you can control like how these things operate by just having different poses based on like what it should do. So that's all 2D blend tree stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Like this is basically the stuff, how it works. So yeah. Any other questions, or else I'll just go on and take a seat. Seems to be not okay. Then next up. Yeah. Thank you.
Shader Wizardry! Shader Wizardry! I need to ask. I would like to know how the sweater one worked, because that seems really interesting, because I've tried texturing sweaters before, but I can't actually put patterns on them. I just gotta do basic coloring and substance. Which doesn't get me the effect I like, but learning that would be fun. Anyway,
Yeah,
let me
for
check
sure.
the list. Next up on the list would be Fujin. You may take the stage.
So yeah, this fun meetup showing off avatar work.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
Hello. I'm Fujin. As some of you already know, I'm a VR watchmaker.
I like that.
So today, I'm also going to be presenting 2 new watches that I've made. One of them is already selling out, and one of them is not, because I'm waiting for Microsoft to confirm that my OSC app for that one has no viruses, and for some reason it's taking very long. So I'm going to take the camera. We're going to do some nice close-ups. So this is a Nixie watch. It's inspired by the Nixie clock that shows time on in like glass tubes. It basically lights up wire. So this is done with the Poyomi shader, and I'm using decals and 4 UV maps. I'm basically dragging the UV maps over the decal texture. And it shows the time, obviously. It's currently 9 PM, 38 minutes for me. And this one is currently for sale on my Gumroad booth. So you guys can get it if you like. And I'm gonna show you the next one, which is a bit more, as we say in the watchmaking world, complicated. Which means it shows many more things. And for that, I need to change my OSC app for the other one. I'm gonna do that. It sends the data differently. Let me just see if it starts. It starts, nice. So, take a look at this. So this is technically a perpetual calendar chronograph. I call it master complication 2. You can see how it shows the time, but also it has more things. So I'm just gonna see if I can use my, hold on, there we go, use my finger to point. Bit difficult on the camera, but yes. So up here, that's the day of the week. And down here is the day of the month, like the number of the name. The small hand shows the first decimal, and the larger hand shows the second decimal, which means it's Friday the 1st. Here it says the month, February, and year, 24. And all the 2 dials on the side is the chronograph. So I'm gonna start the chronograph now. You can see how the second hand starts moving. Chronograph is essentially a stopwatch, really, in essence. Mm-hmm. And this is obviously the second hand for the chronograph. And down on the right side here, there's the minutes. It goes up to 30 minutes, then it cycles again. And here it's up to 12 hours. So we can technically time things up to 12 hours with this if you want. And in the background, you can see the stars and the Milky Way, which is like this wave here. And those are currently visible stars above me in real time. This watch only uses 2 materials, and the only reason why it doesn't use 1 material is that I ran out of decals and UV maps pretty much. So for the year, I had to use another material. And it uses only 3 parameters. 1 integer, 1 float, and 1 boolean. The boolean is for the chronograph that I can operate with my menu. I can stop it now. And I can reset it. It's a flyback, essentially. And the integer and the float are used through my OSC parameter sync system. So I can actually save value of like 200 floats if I want to, using only this integer and this float. And this system is downloadable on my Gumroad and Booth as well. A lot of people have downloaded it, more than I thought they would. It's free, the system. And yeah, this watch is not yet for sale because I'm waiting for Microsoft, really. But hopefully soon. I'm drifting, sorry about that. So I'm gonna also have this emoji that I made. It's pretty cool, look at this. It's my Gumroad and my Booth.
Nice.
So if you guys are interested, you can take a look. And if you have any questions, you can ask me now.
Why are you using 2 different applications?
Oh yeah, for sure. So this watch, the time is sent just as 1 value that shows minutes and hours, and on the other one, I basically send 4 floats to display the numbers separately.
Can't you just have an app that works for both by reading the avatar parameters of the avatar?
That sounds pretty unreliable and complicated. I don't think I might want to do that, to be honest.
What you could do, either maybe in the app itself, like have select the watch version or watch format, and then you just select like, okay, I want.
Yeah, I'm not that good of a programmer. I cannot do that. I'm very basic. I'm barely fucking making it.
I can tell you that VRChat writes a file with all avatar parameters on an avatar.
How does that matter?
That means you can detect if the avatar parameters are there or not.
The problem is the parameters are named the same, but the local ones that I save the values on are different.
Okay.
You would need to see the system that I use, because it's pretty specific, and I'm utilizing it purely for. Anyway, I'm just getting caught up in what I'm saying.
I get you. It makes sense.
Like an example
nice.
of
I
that
guess it's
parameter reading is the face tracking application that basically whenever you're loading into an avatar, it goes like, okay, this avatar has 85 parameters and this and that. Like it will read out what your avatar is. Then it starts sending face tracking data.
Yeah, I don't see the connection though. I just cannot connect the dots, man. I don't know what this applies to me at all.
I was thinking instead of
well,
having
we'll talk about
an
that
older
later.
version and a newer version, have the newer version also works with the old version.
Well, I don't see a way of differentiating, and I think it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like, who cares? I don't want to be rude here, but
I get you.
why does it matter?
I like the newer version too, because it's only 3 parameters.
Well, the first one is as well,
Oh wait,
but
really?
it saves onto local floats,
Oh.
different parameters.
It sort of unpacks the data, right?
Yeah, it serializes essentially. The integer is used as an index number, and the float is the float, the value, actual value. For example, on this watch, I think time is number 1 ID. I think day of the week's 2, day of the month is 3, and it goes on. And it saves like using just onto local floats in the controller.
Nice.
And obviously it doesn't save. But for a watch, you don't need it really to save the data. You can just like turn on an app, turn the app again, and it syncs everything. Because it's not like user defined, right? Just like the actual data from your system, I guess, system time.
True.
Okay, any more questions, or should I just leave it for the next person? Okay, cool. Thanks for listening to me.
Came back at,
That's really cool.
came back at the end.
Yeah.
So he's using like a
You may be a beginner at coding, but there are people who can't code.
To, send,
So you're doing God's work. Help!
what you call it? Send the data for time and date and
Don't punch the
face of
stream!
all that kind of stuff like over.
Don't kick
Next up on the list would don't care. Next up on the list would be Papa.
I think
You may now take the stage.
more modular things.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Piper, and I have 3 avatars I want to show you.
That make a variety of watches.
So starting off, I was trying to remake this avatar. It's like I think it's like
I don't know.
I think it's like 1 year old. Well, no, I don't think, but
Cool.
it's 1 year old. But here it is. This is my little imp. I had it for like 11 months now. But unfortunately, the old file on Unity got corrupted because the new Unity update. I can't no longer update the imp, so I have to make a new file. Well, in a creator companion. And thought to myself, like, hey, what if I redesign the imp? But unfortunately, it needs some work. So I thought of showing off what I've got so far. So I have shoulder plates. It's a very nice feature. I just thought it's pretty nice on my little avatar.
Nice.
I could think of add more to it, and I've made this shotgun from scratch. Let me pull out an avatar quickly, or pull out a mirror. I'll show you here. So here it is. So this is known as the Heck, which is unfortunately from Warframe. I do like playing that game, so I thought of, hey, I thought of modeling that shotgun, but in my design. And I like it so far. But I thought of adding like really cool effects to it when I can. And I have the second weapon, known as the Devil's Stinger. Double Uzis from the old toggles of this avatar. Which is really cool. The horns kind of look like bananas, but yeah, but they were meant to be horns. But I do like the design what I've done from the past. It's really cool. So these are the only weapons I have so far, but more will become. And I have an ear toggle. If you look carefully, left or right on the ear, you can see that you can able to toggle the ear part. And there's nothing really much, but I thought of making more ears as for some designing and a glow effect. So whenever you're in like pinch dark, Peep, don't mind if you turn off the lights.
Peep, turn off the lights.
Aziz, lights.
I like the fifth one as well.
Yeah, it's such a cool movie.
Oh, classic.
Okay, so imagine this: you're in a horror game, and you want to play as your avatar, but unfortunately you're pinch dark. And I thought of a solution. You can have a toggle that you can glow, so you can still see yourself, and your friends can see you from the dark. So nice handy toggle if it's like really pitch dark. Okay, you put lights back on.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Aziz, lights.
I got it, man, I got it.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Anyways, alright, that's the first avatar I want to show. Now I got a second one. Hope you like Team Fortress 2 because I made this one. And people, I know you like Team Fortress 2. So this is my Limbless, my little Rayman version of Heavy. So I'll show you the toggles. So this is desktop compatible, so it's not really VR friendly, but yeah. So this is Heavy's minigun, Sasha, and yes, it does have a toggle that you can aim it with your head. This is my weapon.
I'm gonna touch
of course,
it.
You can have fists, and yeah.
God.
Yeah, I unfortunately made it a bit too funny, but yeah. But it's possible you can do really cool toggles like these. And cool thing from my other previous avatar, you can use your Sasha and you could fire at the same time while you emote. It's really funny. So yeah, it's really cool. And I thought of saving this for last because tomorrow is Chinese New Year. If your Chinese New Year is a dragon, then hope you get good luck, because I made this Chinese dragon avatar for tomorrow. Yes, it has different colors you can choose. So we got red, green, gold. Oh no, I looked this up on Google. Snow, and Dragon Ball Z character. So yeah, it does have really cool physics. Whenever you move, it does a really cool movement. And when you crouch, it does a swell. And then when you when you do this, prounce, I think that's what I call it. But the animations go like this. Obviously, that's one of my type of things I've done with the Stardust Dragon.
That's cool.
And what was it? So, I believe that in Chinese mythology, they follow these flying balls, and if they get it, they get great power. So I added a toggle to it, just to get it in, just no matter what. Anyways, so that's all it. Any other questions?
Hey, stop staring!
Any other questions?
It's cool.
No? Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna head off now. But,
Okay.
yeah, if you want the avatar, you can ask me. Or you can just clone it now.
Cloning it.
But I'm gonna... Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off the stage. Anyways, peeps,
I love the stylization on the textures. Next up is myself, because I have 3 things to show off that'll take really short, because I don't do much, honestly, in terms of models.
The avatar creator meetup. People are showing off avatars they're creating.
Please listen to me during the presentation.
Could I ask a favor of you? Sorry.
You're fine, don't worry.
I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
Right, there we go. Now that we got it,
I love you too, Peep.
Oh, my hand hovering over the kick button. Oh, my hand hovering over the kick. Anyway, this is the model that I use normally. However, it isn't. Because if you notice, very slightly, the textures have been redone by a good friend of mine. A little bit busy to not show, but I salute them in their solidarity. I've started the timer for myself. Alright. To compare, I can go grab the old version of the model if I scroll back to just find the original textures, but
I thought something looked a bit different.
Yeah, that's because it was a little bit different.
Yeah, what's
Try my best.
Change your hair or something?
Yeah, I got a bit of a haircut. Where on earth are you? Where is it? Ah! Oh, no, I think I got it.
Hello there.
This was the
Welcome.
original, and this was me with mere surface day one knowledge of substance. It's quite alright, I would say. But a friend has given it a bit of a revamp to texture. Now, this thing also, this wild wretched beast, did also have an emission map to it. If I can find a model that had it on, because this was uploaded back when I barely knew how to do stuff. So everything's in a bunch of separate uploads, and it's strange and alienating. The normal map, or not the normal map, the emission map was taken from a different rendition of this model done by a friend who also wanted to touch it up in substance. And just for reference, textures are different. Emission map is the one that I'm using. Now let me just quickly... Only here briefly to show off the fact that it has an emission map. Now, I made it a bit better because I knew how to animate emissions now instead of texture swapping. But they also redid the emission map, which looks way nicer.
Oh, God.
It has more texture to it now.
Nice.
If I give myself vision... So, another thing that I don't ever do on models is expressions. I am bad at doing that because I forget to add the toggles. Get my awesome face in view on the camera there. Being swarmed by flies! However, this model, as they took the liberty to, there are more expressions, but I wanted all 8 to fit on one menu, so I had to cut 2 out. Has a full set, mostly, of expressions that I can cycle through.
Hey, clean the camera!
There's a lot that can be cycled through this, and I might add, turn it into a slider so I can slightly proc some instead. Oh, but that is... We're not done yet! I'm just scroll through my models.
Good story, good. I have to say, it was a good story.
Yeah! I've been playing a bit of Rain World, so I pseudo-created one of the enemies from the game, or creatures, more or less. This little noodle fly. I made this one public because I have silly, whimsical plans for it in different spaces, but, that's about it. It's got a cube, it's got the cube underneath so you can fly with the colliders, and of course... Because everything needs a sound effect.
Nice.
and just this. But that's about it for the little creature. I've also just been messing around with making more nonsensical robots. I've still got to like better the texture work on this because I don't know much about myself. Probably inherent color changes, but as a test, I have slightly more humanoid designs now. I gotta fix the legs because I made the gap for the ball joint too thin, so everything clips into itself, which looks weird. But that's about it. And also one other thing, I was bored out of my mind for the past few nights, so I made a ghost. That's a phantom, a spectre, a spirit, if you will. That's about. And it suffered from the design of the sleeves don't actually connect to the arms. They're connected to the shoulders, which I'll fix later. But you know, I could do whatever I want with the arms, and the sleeves wouldn't follow. And of course, designs need something on the shirt, because shirts without colors don't work half the time. I'll figure out how to put GIFs on textures, but for now it's just the one still frame of the horrid little spectre. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all. It's all visual stuff once more, so I will now let the next person, Profiador, take the stage.
Goodbye.
Bye. Hello. Alright, speaking of nonsensical robots, this isn't entirely finished, but I want to keep up with showing something every month, so I've been working on this guy. He's not finished, but I had this idea for like a robot with big orb joints, and that was kind of it. Got some fun joints going on. I miscalculated how to do hinge joints. I realized there's probably a few more ways to do it, like on the wrists. I'd have to zoom in, but like kind of it works. But then if I rotate back and forth, I was learning how to do constraints for stuff like that. And then I just had a bunch of other small ideas for just sort of like a hunchback design. Something that just, could work with like a single pivot in the middle of the chest. Yeah, this was kind of fun. I made it in like a week because I wanted to get something ready to present for today and try to get back into a rhythm of making dudes and characters and whatnot.
Nice.
I don't really know what to put in the orbs. I've had different ideas of maybe like a crystal or a little guy, or maybe like a fish tank. There's a lot of weird directions I could go in. So yeah, it's just sort of it's on texture. It's like barely UV mapped. Threw this together. It was more of a rigging fun practice. Get everything kind of working, and realize there's still more to go. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks, everyone. Oh yeah. Question.
Yeah, for the spheres, do you have the spheres parented to either the top or the bottom limb, or do you do like sort of an in-between rotation between the two?
No, it's if I remember correctly, I think I just picked whatever limb I was on when I was doing like bare bones with empty weights. It's like assign sphere to shoulder or assign it to elbow. I figured it didn't matter because it's a sphere. If it had a texture, that would matter.
Yeah, like what would be cool is if you have like an in-between bone specifically for the spheres, and then always take the position of the two bones, so that way if you rotate it will always be in the middle. It's like often done for knee solvers or elbow solvers.
Yeah, no, that is a good idea. Right now, I was just I wanted to know if it even like worked at all. Like, I tried making the spheres as big as possible while keeping a humanoid shape that could actually like navigate. Like, if they were too big, then you would just be clipping into yourself all the time. And if they're too small, then it doesn't really like, pull off a fun, unique style. So it's, I think there could be more done with like texturing the surfaces of these, maybe putting some like emissions, little things inside. And I had ideas for maybe having like tubes rigged kind of to like have everything connected with like a pump or like a fish tank thing. But yeah, I ran out of time. But, you know, wanted to show I'm still working on stuff. And yeah, I'm going to try to keep having something ready every month. So this was month. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks,
this looks
everyone.
cool.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. That's it.
A soldier on the grind. I always mean. Did you use constraints for this one, or are they more bone trickery?
Oh, there's constraints on the weird hinges I attempted at. They didn't line up like on the shoulders, but for the most part, everything else is just muscle.
Bone magic. Ooh.
Yeah. Sliding the muscle.
Kind of cool, kind of big, kind of base, kind of crazy. And also the face looks real neat. Where is my list? Here it is. The next up to present would be Down Lyric. You may take the stage.
Hello, everyone. Before I start, I'd like to say thank you, Pete, for hosting this as you do, working hard and showing up every month to make sure these things go smoothly. And a round of applause to everybody who presented today. You've done great work and you've done a good job. Yes.
Yo.
Now, I've got my own little thing to present today. It's a little bit lengthy, but it involves audience participation. So let me change on over here into my salesman suit, and let's begin. First thing I'd like to ask, does anyone know if this stage actually enhances player audio?
I don't think it enhances sound
Yeah,
effects.
it makes it global. It just makes it global.
You're not playing any copyrighted music, right?
Yep, and that's where the warning comes in. There may be copyright sound inside of this presentation, so if you are not, if you are streaming, that is a heads up.
Thank you.
Let's see. So,
is it copyrighted audio on the avatar itself or coming through the mic?
on the avatar itself.
We can just mute avatar sounds.
Yeah, that was what I was
Avatar sounds.
specifically asking for, avatar sounds.
Also, all avatar sounds are based on radio. Almost no avatar sounds will reach beyond Peep's location, as this is also built to be slightly non-intrusive and respectful toward others. So if you'd like to hear the audio based on this, you'll need to come into this ring here. That ring there. Let's see. Now, first things first, I need a volunteer, a gentleman who's fair, a gentle lady who's not a square. That's right, we've got Peep in the house. Peep, could I borrow you for the first bit?
If you may.
Ah, perfect. So, you're walking about your business, you're just minding your day like Peep does, when suddenly, someone just randomly comes up and assaults you. Out of nowhere.
Parry, deflect.
Oh.
Next question.
Oh, from behind. Oh. Someone assaults you. Oh no. This isn't good. Oh, he's getting hurt. Oh, he's hurt. Oh.
Salesman, what do I do?
Oh no. Quick, get in the fetal position. That protects your vital organs.
Cheers, boss.
This is good. All right. There we go. Thank you, random assailant. Now, a man like this, the thing he needs is, at a time like this, is insurance. His medical bills are going to be atrocious without it. And let me tell you something. With insurance, know that I'm the best in policy. That's right. I've got just the thing for you to cure that broken knee, that broken spine, and any sort of impairment. Stay back. Find yourself in the can? Find a broken kneecap down there? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Let me see here. Whip it out. Here we are. I've got just the pill to cure your need, to fix and repair that broken knee. Yeah. Money back, satisfaction guaranteed. Here we are. Take some pills. There you are. This is the good stuff. Placebos do the job.
Steroids.
This is good. He's strong. But I know you. You're a big man. You're a tough man. You got too good on me. That means you're going to need the extra strength.
Strength potions exist in real life. They're called steroids.
This is that good stuff. No, it's okay, Frofador. Would you like some too? Here you go.
I always knew she
This is good. I don't have Flintstones, but I've got Jetson gummies because today's now,
I'm
and
growing
now is the
addicted
future.
severely. I need more.
This is good. Oh, perfect. Then I've got just the thing for you, my fair customer.
Big and mighty strong.
We've got just the thing you need. You know what you need? You need a bit of danger. You need
My
a bit of
wife
challenge
back.
in your life. You
Oh.
ever wanted to rent a giraffe?
Yeah, that's crossed my mind.
Well, I've got just the giraffe to rent for you. I've got my own giraffe. Her name's Susie. She's from the dimension 52 AB. Come on out, Susie. There she is. This is Susie. She's my giraffe, and I'm doing rental services for her. She's from universe 52 AB, where the flesh left.
My wife there.
Now she can't. She might be. There's a lot of ex-wives. That's just because don't judge her by her appearance. She's just as fast as any other land mammal, if not faster. As she does not. She has to worry less about wind resistance. This is good. And on top of that, I could take you into my gala here. We've got a selection of objects for you. For example, we have this man. This man can help you file your taxes, do your paperwork, and watch your kids. Yeah, he's from Universe 51 BA. Yeah. Oh yes, he breathes a little bit. It's what happens when you get around. Things get strange. He finds... I thought you'd relate to him as he's primarily Spears. Bring him back. You know what, can I get a volunteer on this stage? Someone... Oh, we have a Parpar. Parpar. Hey. I have a question for you, Parpar.
Yes, what is it?
Let me see here. Let me look at what I've got for you. Are you in need of some...
Yes!
My friend? Oh boy, do I have just the thing for you. I've got...
Oh boy!
This night... Oh boy, I sure do. I've got my friends. You ever had somebody who's bothering you and you really wanted to figure out what's going on, or you have a crush in your life, a person you're crushing on, you want to see the interests they like? Well, I have some friends for you to borrow.
Me.
That's perfect. You can borrow the seeing eyes. Those are my friends. They'll open tears and dimensions for you and take a peek. They'll tell you any hobbies, any favorite drinks, satisfaction guaranteed.
Wow, this is so cool.
Oh yes. Yes. And if you buy the bonus package, we can summon the rest of their friends. All around.
Oh, whoa,
you can
really?
view up to 40 people at once, like in this instance.
Wow!
They're seeing all of them right now, from every direction. This is good. Ed, I believe in you, little penguin. You'll go far. Thank you for volunteering. Little round of applause for the penguin. There we are. There we are. Now, can I have another person up who feels like their life is in need of a little stimulation? Susie, you can go back. It's okay. There we go. Perfect. Daniel, let me ask you something. I've got something simple to ask you. Here, let's talk here.
Here?
Nope, right here. You stand right here.
Oh, here.
We'll talk in here. Yes, let's talk in here.
Oh.
Oh. Aziz,
Hello, my friend. So tell me, are you in need of a... Tell me something. I need you to answer a question for me. And I just realized I don't have the room to work with this. So, suck it back in. Reverse the deal. Bring it back in. There we are. Here, tell me something here, Daniel. Stay right there. Tell me. Are you feeling down?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've lost control of the situation?
To some degree, yes.
you feel like your life's a mess, ignore the hyperlinks. Let's see.
Yeah.
There we are. Do you ever get a feeling your friends despise you?
Yes.
Well, I can't help with any of that, but here's a weird trick discovered by a mom, and I'm sure if you click number 5 will surprise you. Click that.
If I click on these, will you take my liver?
Clickbait.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Click that link. Click that link. Click that link. Click that.
Are you gonna take my liver now?
Damn, you had ad blocker. Well, damn, I was this close. Have to get them next time. Alrighty then. Let me ask you this, Daniel.
Yes.
Can my people be free?
No. No, dear God, no.
Okay. Damn it. So close. Boys, they're sealed away in a tunnel, you see. All of the me's I got set free. I wish to be free with the rest of me. Darn.
I don't care.
Well then, that's okay, Daniel. You did good. Thank you for your participation, Daniel. Round of applause, Daniel. There we are. How much? 4? I got it. Perfect. Then I will do this. First off, I've got a cell phone ringing. Well, not a cell phone, just a good old phone ringing. And I need somebody to come and answer it. Come closer. Everyone, come closer.
Am I gonna die? Push. Okay. I'll try it. Is this the Krusty Krab?
Oh god, the eyes.
Oh
God. What does it say?
Pushed again? Oh.
Average customer service experience.
Shut up.
This is kind of creeping me out, but
Hey, what are y'all doing there? Seeing something interesting? Is it for sale? I want to purchase it, if I can, for resale. Hey, everybody.
If I buy a bunch
Before
of
I
Texas
go,
Instruments...
I've got one more thing to through the throw. Oh, look, a volunteer. Hello.
Oh, shit.
Let me ask you something. I wish to bring a little stimulation into your life. Is that okay with you?
That's good. I have ADHD. I always need stimulation.
That's fantastic. Well then, let me whip out this as a last thing here.
Oh my.
Let me see here.
What happened?
No,
Whip
you
something
feel
out.
free to stand here. Come on.
Blazing Saddles.
You want to be happy. You want to be up. So, you want to be happy. You want to be up. So come on. Wrong thing. Ain't time for special deals. There we are. You want to feel happy. You want to be stimulated. You need a little bit of a schism within your, or granulated in your mind, in your brain, with your hair everywhere, from the shoes to your toes to the top of your hair. I've got the thing just for you. Now, all I need you to do is come on and... Oh, there we are. Little stimulation. A little stimulation. A little stimulation. There we are. That's right, a 2-for-1 sale to lift up your spirits. After all, when you think you really don't need it, just sit down and buy. Just consume and then eat it. Just sit down and buy. Take that whole and just feed it. You've got savings galore from shores to our stores. It's never enough. We always have more with prices and savings you cannot ignore. And let me say this, while I'm still enabled,
Last 30 seconds.
come to the front, peep. In front.
This is your presentation, buddy.
Oh no, come by everybody else. You're missing it.
Hello.
It only renders from one side.
Yeah, it does. Black screen.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wait, this is cool.
And thank you.
I'll command grab you. Oh, he missed it.
You win. I'll install Linux. And that'll be...
That was really cool.
Anyway,
Nice.
Thank you.
moving on. Now that we've done that presentation, and we are on to the last one. Foreseeably, maybe, perhaps. I'm not too sure. And that would be.
To go to round 2 if he wasn't back.
If round 2 happens, I guess we'll skip over this if there is a round 2. Now I'm aware that a few people have joined in here. So, at the possibility of people maybe midway through being like, I want to show, or etc., etc., if there are people who wish to show yet, who have not shown for a round 2, ideally people who haven't shown off yet, another lineup. People want to show off early. People want to show off late. I'll give her a 5-second countdown. If I don't get them people within them 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3,
Oh my god,
2,
round 2.
1.
Round 2.
Marino, speed, and restless. We're doing a round 2. First up, Marino.
Get back in the stage! If you can return, please. Thank you.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hello, everyone. Alright, bye.
Gadzooks, I've been tricked! Next person up. Speed.
So, I'm sorry, hang on. Y'all ever does your family ever just get chickens or some shit and the dog's like hoarding them outside and you're slowly turning into the farm life back home? It's fucking weird back home in my place in Illinois, but anyway, so I got something to show off, which I was like, oh, wait, I missed Avatar Roundup. Oh, wait, no, okay, so I'm gonna show it off anyway. It's a system that I've been working on. You might know me for being the guy that nerded out about the book that you couldn't fucking see on screen because it didn't work at all. Well, I have recently put this book thing into... I effectively realized I've made VRChat, so I put it onto I call it a VSI. It's not a DSI. I'm debating which... Should I pull out Goldman that has it? Because that one's clonable. I'll pull that one out. Goldman, here we go. So I show y'all the color, brother. Right now I'm monochrome. Hang on, let me just get some saturation back. Anyway. Alright. Saturation and lightness. you got all three, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, I've got something interesting to show off here, I swear. So here's the Venendo VSI. I don't know. I'm still thinking of a brand name, but it's the VSI. This thing, you might want to get the camera in on this. Could you be my cameraman, good sir? Please? Please? Okay. So... So right away, I'm just going to show that you can do some basic stuff, just like how I can change color. You can also change the color of the DS. And, okay, you can see I'm drawing on there right now. So, this works like VRChat. Peep is scribbling on the screen and you can see how his scribbles are coming through. But if I'm to switch my pen color to something like, I will be the green pen, I can start to draw with him. Hang on, let me make sure I'm on the center. I can start to draw with him if I want to, if I turn out the stylus. You could also do that. This model's an inside joke, but see, I can draw with him. And you see how my stuff is showing up in green? I don't think it's overlaying his, but I still have yet to figure out layer priority crap. But so you have the DS, and then you also have pages you can cycle through. Go up a page, up a page, up a page, and sometimes the trails glitch out. So for some reason, that's everywhere across. One of Peep's lines is everywhere across the odd pages. If the index wouldn't be sticking my finger out through the DS, but don't worry, this thing is a little hole. It's a hole in there for you to hold it right. There's also features like you can hold it horizontal if you want, so it actually flips the screen. But I forgot to flip the tracking, so it does the tracking kind of inverted. So that's a bit of a bug for now. So like if I'm drawing here, it's like I'm doing it incorrectly. I'll just do a fist so you can see the screen better. But that's busted. You can also reset your own writing. It does not reset everyone else's writing. It just resets yours. So I'm going to switch it back here and also show left-handed mode for the 15% or something of you that draw with your left hand. Anyway, JK, I mean, my phone is yelling at me. That was not a good joke. I'm sorry. Okay. The gods are mad at me. We've got some basic stuff like you change the color of the pages if you don't... Oh, I didn't program that yet. Still a work in progress, but I wanted to show it off. There's also, there's a couple things I'm planning on adding. I'm not sure if this will actually work because I've yet to test this, but in theory, you saw the Goldman. Okay, keep that on. Keep that on, right? I'm gonna pull out this boy with the book here. And in theory, it should be using the same system, so I should be able to see what you're drawing. I can't remember if it did work, if it didn't work. Let's see if I can see what you have. I will stand up a little bit and put my quill back. No, it's not working.
Pastel pink real quick, hang on.
I think the main issue is the size of the canvas is different, but they use the same canvas system. So it's just a canvas that's far below the map at world origin, and you're able to basically see all the drawings depending on what book you have. But because Euclid is so old, the first iteration of him, I don't think this is working correctly. Or I need to change the settings for the new system I'm working on so it works with this. But I plan on in the future, for lawsuit reasons, I will give out free VSIs. But I'm also planning on integrating that book and other drawing media too. So if you want to write in a journal and have that show up for everybody, actually I got a better iteration of that. I've been putting this on my I'm putting the same system on a lot of Pokemon models, and I think I just copy-pasted it. I believe it might work on my Charmeleon here. Let's try that one out. A bit more updated. Orpal. Might be able to see what you guys have here. Purple guy. And no, it's not working. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know. This one's a bit bugged. But I'll work out the system eventually. But you will be able to see the same canvas on all sorts of drawing utensils in the future, because it should be working, right? I could swear it worked before. I don't know why it's not, but Goldman works, and it also works with cross models. So if I put the DS on another model just to test that, and I'll swap models like crazy. I'm sorry about your guys' download speeds, but I'm trying to make my stuff small. This is Wint. He's a man's. I think. Did I have? I don't think. No, I have all the. Okay. So I've got the DS on here. It's like the XL version, so quite large. I should be able to see if there are drawings on here, and I don't see anyone's drawings. Unless this is weird. I've never seen this be a bug. Well, what page are you on? You should say in the top left. Okay. Just keep scrolling. 1 out of 16. Yeah, well, bit buggy, I guess, but it should be appearing there. Systems in work in progress. I don't really understand the syncing parameters cross models, but it should be in the relatively same spot because we're referencing the same prefab for World Origin. I don't know, but I'm still working on it. I just want to show that off. It's on Goldman if you want to test him out, or the Color Brother, because he can change colors. Amazing, man. If you ever run into a man called Coolio Dudio, hang around for 5 minutes, and you will never regret joining this game, because Coolio is... I don't know how he does it, but he just is. You know, peep, seriously, like, you need to see what Coolio's been doing with this model. It's so good. Well, yeah. Next time you run into. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show.
Amazing.
Very cool.
Yes. Why don't you bring Coolio dude again?
Out of this, no longer yours. And the last person to show today. Oh, what's happening to me? You.
I think it'd be Coolio's like 10 a.m. right now, though. He's Alaskan.
Hello everyone. I've been here once before. Oh, sorry. I've been here once before to show off an avatar. I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. That way we can get through, because I have 4 avatars I want to show. Because I made them and I worked really hard and like to show them off. First off, I have Detective Void for people that know what SCP is. We have this. It doesn't have anything unique to it, but I'm gonna work on making the eyes more voidy and glowy. There's nothing really, again, nothing special, no add-ons, anything like that. But hopefully in the future I will add some more. Let's see, let me go up real quick. Next we have Bubsy. Give me a second. There we go. I originally made this for the what's it called, the Spookality. Didn't make it in, but I still want to show it off because I'm very happy with how it turned out. There's still like a very minor clipping, but I plan on.
Good. You cut out a wee bit there.
Liv!
Might want to clarify, she has a little bit of internet issues as of late.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Sorry about that. Alright. We got 2 more. For anyone that knows what Homestuck is, I made this because if you don't know the whole thing that went down, I decided to make a public version that people could have that wasn't made by a weird person. I'm not gonna get into that. Nothing special to it. The last one I want to show off is I made an Ina model, which instead I did this one a bit differently than all my other models, but I think it turned out really good. Sorry if I glitched out during any of this. Really bad internet. Just fixed my desk. But that's all I want to show. Hope you guys liked it.
Woo! Nice.
Fantastic.
Don't mind me, I'm in my new, my D&D character. This is a Goliath. Anyway.
Get that guy.
As that is the last person on the list to show avatars of round 2, we are done here. We're done for the day. We're finished.
Would anyone like to take a picture to commemorate this moment in history?
Group photo!
Lies at ye.
Photo.
That means I gotta turn off the flying camera so I can actually move.
I hope you enjoyed your first time.
Oh my god, imagine actually moving.
Do I even want to take pictures with the camera? It's being streamed in 1440p.
If you want to take group photos, it seems that the standard is over there, so for those who wish, it'll happen that way.
Tall at the back.
Maybe when you reload.
Oh yeah?
You don't want to be a part of the
Let
group?
me grab my shiny bee stabby.
Hey, Shake. Ooh. The DS. I gotta draw something stupid on here.
Yeah. I might just...
I don't know where to go.
I think. Are you sure then?
I don't want to look Photoshop. Let's go.
Can't like
I'm
put
really
this
squeeze
screen
my way
to
in.
make the scoot
I'll
picture
just go
slightly
stand here. Yeah.
confusing.
I'll be in the middle, if that's okay.
5,
You're a
4,
mutt, and that's
3,
awesome.
2,
Okay.
1.
Thank you.
Merry
Oh, let me adjust the resolution, because the resolution is kind of crap right now.
Well, you can always just grab the best frame from the stream, right?
I love the group photo.
What's the picture? Crazy, what the hell? They're so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool and awesome. I love my friends.
There we
All
go.
of them.
Where'd the bee go?
I'm a bee.
Wow.
Oh, yes, you
Just got
bee.
off the phone from the boys in the lab. According to
Bee,
their
bee, 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 bee.
calculations, next roundup will be.
Also, second next month.
Beat Pete! Beat him! Beat him!
March 2nd, isn't it?
I should
The second. Okay, 2nd of March.
Anyway, let me get back into my new D&D Goliath OC.
Damn. You're bringing the Goliath through the Mithrak?
Wait, why did you get so big?
It's my new Goliath character. It's my new Goliath.
Let's go.
Hey, Andre. Yeah, now you get to end the stream.